Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Death Stranding. I'm the Mysterious JG. Neat timing here, as I had just pressed the record button, having watched the little stars twinkle to indicate the game is loading for quite a while. I was going to intro while we waited for it to finish, but as I clicked record, pretty much resume game popped up. So while waiting for the game to load, it's the beginning of a new session. Don't know how many videos I'm going to get in. Don't know why I always talk about that one. It doesn't really impact you guys. But I couldn't remember what the plot was calling for from us at the end of the last video. I knew that we had gotten to this new way station. I remembered that we were introduced to these cute little Metal Gear from Snatcher-style automatic cargo bots. And I knew... That's what I knew, that concept had been introduced. And that we had just gotten to this way station, but I couldn't think where the game wanted us to go next. So I went back and listened to the last 30 seconds of the previous video while waiting for this to load. And sure enough, I'm saying, well, plot's going to have to happen when we leave the private room, because the game hasn't actually told us what to do next. So I guess there's a reason I couldn't remember what to do next. Let's find out together. So we'll be here in the private room. As you can see, I've already consumed a bunch of Monster Energy drink and space worms, whatever the fuck those things are. Ooh, mails have been received. Well, why were mails received? Whatever. Like, I literally have not done anything since the last time I read mail, because I closed out the last video by reading mail, but it's fine. It's fine. The Craftsman, Porters, coming through again. Hey Sam, I remember that porter I told you about. Remember the porter I told you about? He came round again. Been by my old place, the one in the ruins, you know. As to why, well, seems he'd gone and snatched up some of my belongings. A musty set of work clothes I let slip. I was pining for at our last meet. It wasn't a proper ask or anything, more like a be nice if I had him sort of thing. So I said it, and the next thing I knew, he up and says he'll bring him back. I told him, no, ain't nothing worth the hassle. No need to try to be another Sam, but he went and did it anyway. Well, as a result, I've now joined his organization instead of yours, because I told him I would never join his organization, but he did one thing for me, and I immediately changed my entire personality. So, he came back safe and sound. He's not alone, though. Said he'd formed a team with another porter, one to keep watch out for BTs, and the other to manage the cargo. Neither of them have got dooms, but together they can almost manage as well as you. At least they did this time, eh? It's amazing what people can do, and they put their mind to it, and when someone like you is around to provide inspiration. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I guess I'm just an old fogey, but, yeah, I'll use, particularly, I have like an ongoing text with my parents where I'll sneak in emojis. My mom uses them like crazy. My dad never uses them at all. And my mom uses emojis like hearts, you know, most of the time. But I'll throw them in a little bit. This is a shorthand, but like it took me a while to get comfortable with it. But this is like, these guys are talking about fairly serious matters, and it's always like, smiley face. Hey Sam, I've just submitted my latest progress report. I know the Evo Devo unit utilizes the Tyrol network to access the beach, but I don't understand how. I'm not sure anybody does, but whoever came up with the theory behind it is a bona fide genius. We can't reclaim the past we lost, but piecing it together from what's left is the next best thing. Must have took a truly great mind to figure that out. You know what it reminds me of? Pictures. Are we supposed to know who came up with this? Like Mama or Dead Man or somebody? Whatever. You know what it reminds me of? Pictures. After all, what's a picture but a fragment? I don't know that a picture is a fragment, a two-dimensional snapshot of space and time, not to mention the thoughts and feelings of whoever took it. Okay, a photograph, perhaps, and even then, like, people who take photography seriously in art they're gonna be after you, engineer. Watch out. A physical memory to match the ones in our heads. They say we've got our own beach, and it's beaches that we route the network through. Maybe that's a part of it. Maybe there's more of us and our memories on our beaches than we realize. But I'm just a layman when it comes to this stuff. If anything, you've got a better chance of understanding it. You're the one with dooms, after all. I don't even know what icon. Smiley face. Okay. Tips. There's interview. Okay, let's not. Interviews are something we can look at another day. Memory chips, I guess I can look at. We've unlocked one Honda mass-produced motorcycle. Bobo was saying he thought that, like, this meant we could actually build a Honda motorcycle, which would have been kind of fun, but no. It is not to be. We can also drop a log. It means poop. We received like from the craftsman for reading his dumbass email. Speaking of pooping, does the time I spent away from the game mean anything as far as how long we're meant to have been hanging out in our private room? Well, we did get an EX number 2. Trodden Paths received a like. Other players are pleased with me. 22 players, 41 likes. Yes, yes. Give me your approval, random internet strangers. Says the Let's Player. It's dumb when people want their approval from random strangers on the internet. If you agree, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so I can't eat any more crypto buyouts. As a matter of fact, I need to consider whether it's dangerous to have eaten so many that maybe it's difficult for them to replenish. I've drunk all the Monster Energy drink in the world. I can't jump straight from checking on BB. I can't jump straight from examining this table to checking on BB. There must be an interim step, you guys. That's important. So BB's probably sick of us because I probably, like, soothed him at the end of the last video, but which may lead to him trying to get out and headbutt his way through the glass and me freaking out, as sometimes happens. Yeah, he's pretty much like, leave me the fuck alone, man. Oh, come on. Battery level low. Well, I got a new charger unit, which is handy because I can actually keep it close enough for me to just grab and never have to get up and walk across the room. Although it does involve me leaning forward slightly and then grunting like an old man. Alright, so let's get out of here. Get back to the exciting world. Yeah, it's 7.5 minutes. Wow, I didn't realize I'd vamped quite that long in this room. So, Mads Mikkelsen's going to come in and talk about small thermal exhaust ports and James Bond's balls, and then we'll get back to the story. Oh, hey, this is new. It looks like something is happening that he's trying to rescue BB from. This appears to be bad. I like that one. I like the fact that he doesn't say anything. That BB just has this memory of being moved around and his... I'm assuming that has to be his dad, but being stressed.
Hey, Sam.
Batman! There you go, Bobo.
Have helped us to restore more of our archives. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to dig up anything about the BB's origins. And I'm completely locked out of BB-28's service records.
So we're just, like, using them and we don't even know what they are.
I might be able to tell you why you've been experiencing those strange episodes.
Weird figures.
Well,
strange figures. Weird figures.
Same.
Thanks. With the help, dead man.
Check the terminal for available orders.
Oh, is that what I should do? Thank you so much. Well, I guess the plot's not going to force me to go in one specific direction. Well, maybe it will. Maybe there's only one order to take. But usually when this happens and they don't have a plot sequence, it's because there's a couple of different things I can do next. That's what she says.
It's all in your cuff logs. And with the aid of the
Can I take these things off and have private conversations? Do you have cuff logs when I masturbate?
The records corroborate her story.
Don't need you to tell me what's true and what ain't. I could hear it in her voice.
Mr. Crazy face mask, dude.
No reservations about working with her then, I hope.
No, I just approve of working with people who've been fucked over. Well, I sure hope so, because I had no control over that, and I didn't want to be penalized for its failure. You know, speaking of thanks, Mama, Take on orders. Okay, apparently I can't take on an order. Oh, no, I can. Oh, one more thing, Sam.
A new delivery type has been added to the terminal.
Uh-huh.
Your hard work's getting noticed. Because of that, there's been some talk of offering a premium
Hey, Sam, if people pay extra money, you'll give them what we're going to call the happy ending.
restrictions, but if you succeed, you'll boost your rep even more.
Which means
So,
what?
if someone asks you to deliver within a time limit, you could counter it by setting the limit even lower, thereby earning yourself a better evaluation if successful.
But what's the purpose? What is...
Up for a challenge? Give it a try.
What is... Okay, so I was caught up on it when I first started playing the game, but now I'm finally questioning. Your little star rating is an expanding crap. What does it actually do? I guess you get, like, greater weight carrying capacity as you get that thing higher, but I've still hit the point where it's like I'm carrying half my weight capacity, but it's still stacked too high on my back for it to be allowed. Or I can't even put stuff in a vehicle because, like, Sam can carry more shit than a fucking cargo truck can. What is the point? Also, my lights are now at 74,014. Apparently, the max is 999,999. Essentially, you can get about 1 million likes before the game starts tracking. What the fuck do they do? What does any of this do? Got standard orders for bots. Oh, I thought we were going to get some more mama dialogue here. Autonomous delivery bot availability. Standard orders can be assigned to autonomous delivery bots. One order can be assigned to each bot. If all your bots already have orders, then new orders cannot be assigned. How many bots have I got? I believe I have one bot. Estimated time 25 minutes. Estimated time 30 minutes. High protein edible. I didn't mean to, but I accidentally spoiled for myself that Elder can die, and doing deliveries to him of medicine keeps him alive, but if you don't take them on as just optional orders, he'll eventually die. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, part of me is like, oh, as a human being, I should care about that. It's like, no, he's a fictional person in a video game, so I'm not really going to get that worked up morally about this, but... Is there anything... Projected post-delivery conditions 65%, 73, 45. Well, part of me thinks I should read up on this before I do anything with it, in case I damage my bots. But, and I don't know how you restore the thing. I'm sure for the first delivery we should get some talk on this. We're not going to get that many likes for this. And there's extra challenges associated. But then again, there's nothing between the bot and Elder. There's nothing between the bot and Craftsman. The guy that we want likes from is Engineer, so I guess I'll use him. But for some reason, post-bot delivery condition is 45. Okay, we'll do medals to Engineer, and we'll see. All right, Metal Gear, get out there, do your thing. Thank you, laptop, for making an incredibly loud noise. Oh, I didn't know I was going to make adorable little noises. I was going to talk over them. Okay, so what else is going on? So now I can... Oh, there's a garage. I can probably make a bike. That's probably what all this is.
Sam, sometimes other porters will return Bridges' vehicles to the garage.
Uh-huh.
They're for everyone, so feel free to use them if you want.
This is where vehicles available at a given facility can be viewed. This will include both your own vehicles and those shared by others online. Move a vehicle to the elevator to use it. So there's a various... Yeah, I still don't have access to trucks. Other than a truck I found for myself, which doesn't seem to count. Like, it's remembering that it exists, but it's not letting me integrate it into our systems or whatever. Meanwhile, I guess I should check my boots here. Hold on, before I get into that. Let's, should I switch to boots on the boot clip? What am I actually equipped with? Just mule boots? I'm just equipped with mule boots. Alright, they're still more than half. Never mind, I'm not going to worry about that. When they get down to 0, I will equip. Unless I can make, like, really good boots that actually somehow make a difference. Oh, I thought she was going to tell me, like, awesome new shit's available. Required 0000. Are these free? No, they can't be. They require 16 resins and 12 metals. And they are level 2. I think Bridges boots last longer than mule boots, and probably the higher the level, the longer they last, but I don't know that there's any other difference. You know what I should do? I should pop out of the base. We're just gonna I'm just kind of getting back on board with what's going on here. We're not doing a whole lot. Let's pop outside of the base and see if there's any facilities I could build here that would just earn me some likes for whatever that's worth. Anything that's not already out here that would be... Hey, BB looks happy. So anything not already out here that would be handy. Well, it kind of looks like there's already a power station. That's what this is, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what I built outside of... Built that outside of that one guy's base, and people liked it, but it's a generator, so it's already... It looks like it's fully upgraded. I could dismantle it and really piss people off. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that or not. I think if I did that, I would be a dick, though. So I'll throw down a like for this. There's no point in building that. I got music playing, apparently. Oh, that's because I was at that structure. This is one of them road builder deals. I could, and this is the kind of thing, actually, this is the kind of thing I might do if the next time I'm getting a chemo infusion, if I just feel like I need a distraction, but I'm feeling too shitty to provide commentary, I might just start driving back and forth between the bases where I've stockpiled a bunch of stuff and just dump. Because this one looks like it needs everything, not just... Oh no, it's chiral crystals, metals, and ceramics. It's not just... I was thinking it's all three of the common components. It's... Okay. And that kind of needs a lot of... I mean, I could put the chiral crystals in there. Well, I can always go get more of those just by killing the dudes. I could go to that place north of the engineer or whoever, and use some hermetic grenades to kill guys up there, because there was a bunch of materials up there that I kind of wanted to grab anyway. Alright, well, so there's nothing obvious to build out there other than maybe a watchtower, but I feel like I can already probably, as long as I'm connected to the network, which comes and goes with my network, my actual real-world network connection, I feel like I can probably see. Ceramics, aren't they like the one thing? Oh, is it? It's metals for sure, but I think it's resins you need to build the roads. I don't think the roads work with ceramics. But yeah, that might be like an off-screening activity while I'm just not feeling very well, but want to play a game, but just not up to commentary. I might just drive back and forth, dropping medals to this thing. So it's because those little icons I just find really difficult to read. Oh, it's not even going to let me tell. Okay, it is ceramics. It's metals and ceramics. So I can dump a bunch of ceramics here. I don't want to dump literally everything. Like, I could empty out the materials that are showing as being in this base, but then, like, if I got here and suddenly it was like, oh, my boots are all gone, like, I wouldn't even be able to build boots. I'd have, like, nothing. But it might be a good idea just to build a few little cheapies. But in the meantime, this I can probably just clear out. See, nobody has liked my vehicle because it's not actually on the... It's not actually on the network. I don't think anyone else sees this when they log in. My little, my base that I built, or my power station I built outside of the engineer, the mechanic, or whoever, which has actually earned me a couple of likes over the course of the game. That's something other players can see. I'm explaining this to you guys as though you didn't know. Meanwhile, people put up signs that just say thumbs up and likes get likes, and they're probably getting more likes than my actual power station I built that is potentially useful. Okay, so I'm no longer on the power grid. So that's not really doing that much. Yeah, this is a long way to go. We need over 1,000. We need about 1,000 metals and over 1,000 ceramics, it looks like. My battery is fully charged and I'm ready for action. The action of having never actually really gotten outside of this base for the entire video. Well, I mean, my freaking Metal Gear might be back from its delivery before I take on a new delivery of my own. Well, I mean, this is a starting point here. I can empty this place out. Well, there's enough metals here. There's almost no ceramics, but there's enough metals. I could just, That's pretty heavy, but still, like, that's what a giant container looks like in this game. But if I don't know exactly where this road is going to go, I'm thinking it'll lead back towards earlier, which would be more useful, actually. This is, it's kind of interesting, I guess. This is one of those games where, in the long term, players may eventually get it to where, if as long as you're playing online and you advance far enough in the plot to use the structures, there's like roads going to almost all the important places. But as you're playing in the beginning stages, this game's been out for a while. It was obviously set up so that if people could be playing this game for years before... Oh, you know what? It's not quite... It's going deeper in. I was hoping I was kind of heading back. So maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but... Oh, and it looks like I misread the numbers. It actually doesn't... This isn't taking us all the way. It was like... we were at 1600 and we went to 19. Yeah, we're at 1629. I guess it's freaking impossible to read this shit. But I think we're like 300 short now. But I'm not putting any more metals in from this base anyway.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be lost until departure. All clear.
So we definitely need to take a job and actually get going on it.
Decontaminating certainty. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, take on orders for Sam. There is only one, and it involves us going deeper rather than back. Is there anything that involves us going back? I'm curious. We could go back to Elder, deliver plants, residents and special allies. Oh, those are ones that our Robo-Friend can do, aren't they? Maybe I'll do this one and come back and get more metal while I'm up there. Because it'll be, there's got to be some kind of road path between these two places, even if it skirts the edge of Mule territory. And I wasn't finding it coming from Elder to here, but I could kind of chart a better route this way. Because I kind of wanted to eventually make our way back to that first base and do Pizza Boy missions. So we'll take the required cargo. I don't really feel the need to take anything else. No, I'm just going to take my truck. Oh. I think I would have to specifically select no vehicle. And then I can drive my own truck. Whoa. Oh, I guess this is everything we need from him. That's kind of a lot. I wish it would just put it... I wish I could just add it straight to the truck, but it does not look like it's going to let me do that, so... Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, but... I mean, I would think I'm hitting the ceiling already. So I got to deliver to Craftsman. But I got my trusty truck. To make this a little less silly. Okay, that isn't what I wanted it to do, but... Okay, this is more like it. I do not have the vehicles. Or the, whatever. But I do have permission for myself to end this video. When we come back next time, we are going to drive back to that dude's place. I will then probably see if he's got any missions that are of interest, that are optional. I might drive back. I might, though, honestly, just go up there, pick up metal and... ceramics that I had stored up there, if any, and take them back here to work on building that road. Part of me wants to go all the way back to that first zone to do pizza missions. I don't know. So many options, folks. But we'll figure out something. I guess I've decided that I'm not going to jump straight into another plot mission, so... You guys let me know how you feel about that. This is going to be a bit of a meandering LP. It's a bit of a meandering game. Anyway, guys, catch you guys next time with more Death Stranding.